everyone. So today is my payday. Get paid on the 21st and 6th of every month. Well, today's actually the 19th. So because the 21st falls on the weekend, I did get paid early. I went to the bank, I did my bill breakdown and took out my money. So we are ready to cash stuff today. And I just got 50s and 100s because I just did a bill condensing in my last video when I was doing my prop swap. So I just wanted to make sure that I keep larger bills right now. Since my envelopes are so nice and thinned out, I wanted to keep it going that way. All right, so let's get into it today. We're gonna start with our high priority. And let's see. How's everyone doing today? Today we had another snow day, so I can't complain. I love snow days. Those are wonderful. It's like being a teacher. Sometimes, you still get the summer break and stuff like that, so you never really get out of that school routine that you grew up with as a kid, because you're always looking forward to snow days, always looking forward to vacations and spring break and all those good things. But anyway, so today I spent a lot of time doing some cash budgeting. I did a lot of recording. I like to batch record content when I can, because being a full-time teacher, also being a mom, being a girlfriend, running a soap business, and then now doing this, because this is what I'm really find joy in, and I love my relationship with money. So I try and do things as much as I can in one day. So with all that being said, let's start our cash stuffing. So today I've renamed this Abundance. I heard someone say this on YouTube, and I loved the philosophy behind it, that what you put out there is what you receive. So instead of using the word emergency fund, I use my abundance funds, because I do want to be attracting money and having abundance. So for today, for the abundance, we are going to be adding in $150. So like I said, I just did do my prop swap and taking mine to the bank and going to be getting a high yield savings account. All right, so I have my 1,000 in the bank, and then I will be adding my 150 today for my pay. So today is the 19th, and I am adding 150. Uh-oh, my pen looks like it's dying. Oh no, it's my favorite pen. All right, 1 second, be right back. All right, I'm back. I got it to work, so yay. This is my favorite pen. I'm going to have to get more of these. I got these at the Dollar Tree. I think it was a 3-pack, but I love them. They write so nice. Being a teacher, you're obsessed with pens, and just being a planner girl in general. So, obsessed with different pens and markers and all the office things. All right, $11.50. All right, I also need to do for my dad. I make a payment to my dad every month, just because he has some things in his name, like our phone bill, the internet and that kind of thing, just because he's a retired AT&T employee. So I do get his discounts. And then there was a loan that I took out from them years ago. Not years ago, but like a few years ago, and I'm paying back. So I have to pay my dad back on that. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Every month he gets $8.50. So let's take that out and put that to the side. So I have that for him. Okay. $8.50 for dad. All right, next we have medical, and medical I like to keep a good amount in here and add to it as much as possible. So this time we are adding $200. I do have some medical bills, and I do want to have some things done. So I want to make sure that this is funded. I just did make a payment for my sleep apnea machine, so that's another thing I have to pay for that monthly. So I was just finishing paying off, and then now I just have my monthly fee, and then I have to pay for my equipment every month for that. So I am going to be adding $200 to this, so that kind of almost cancels out the payment I just made, so that's good. $620. All right, so I need to add 200. 1, 2. So now we should have $620. And I know why this is off is because I have $420 because of the money I went to the bank. So I'm going to only have $620 in here. So let me just do this. Let me do 6. Let me do 20. And this $250 is going to be the payment that I just made that I'm paying myself back for. So take that out and set that to the side. All right. So we now have $620 in medical. All right, and birthdays. Birthdays are basically, I should actually, probably don't need to, I need to look at my list of people again and reevaluate how much I'm spending per person, because I think this is pretty much funded for the year already, and it's only January. I didn't spend it all last year, and I've been really good about stuffing this every week, so I think this one is basically done for the year. So I'm going to go through my list of people and how much I spend per person and see if there's anyone I forgot or anything we need to add, because we should be almost basically done, and I can stop stuffing this one for a while and just focus on Christmas now. All right, so adding $50 in, so this will be $530. So let me add the 50 in. All right, so in here we should have 530. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 490, 510, 520, 530. Good, so we have 530. So birthdays, I think I'll have to check, because next time we might have to look. I might have to put a fully funded slip in here, and this might be done. All right, good. Birthdays is done. Christmas, because it is January, this is going to be my first official cash stuffing for 2024 Christmas. All right, so I am adding $100 to Christmas. All right. My goal for Christmas time is to have around $1,500. I also get a stipend at the end of the year because I do teach 6 classes. So we get a stipend twice a year. So by the time after taxes and everything taken out, it's usually around $600 to $700. So a lot of that usually goes towards Christmas, plus I save. So I like to have money. This Christmas was the first Christmas that I actually got to fully fund Christmas with my savings, and it felt so nice to know that I had Christmas all taken care of and didn't have to worry about anything. And it was great. It was such a stress reliever. I didn't have the normal stress of, oh my gosh, where am I gonna get the money for that? How am I gonna scramble for this? It was so nice having this plan and having this done and taken care of. I can't even recommend it even more. Like, if you haven't gotten to cash stuffing yet, you need to do this. You need to develop your healthy relationship with money and just start planning. It works so wonderfully. A little bit goes a long way. Every little bit you save, you can't believe the amount by the end of the year. Okay, vacation. So vacation is getting a $50. We don't have anything official, like a planned. We do have a little Vegas trip that we are going on in August for my daughter's 21st birthday, but I have a whole other envelope for that. So this envelope is going to take care of any other trips that we plan, and if I need more spending money for Vegas, but they're both pretty well off right now. So this one has $760. Let's double check to make sure that is correct. We have $500 in the bank. 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160. So yes. I'm sorry, 260. Oh my goodness. Let's count that one more time. So 500, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yes, 760. $760. All right. So for not having anything planned and having another envelope already, this is great. All right, vacation's done. I don't have anything like for this. This is where I throw my dollars, 5s, and 10s at the end of the week for my cash stuffing savings challenges from out of my wallet. So anything I don't spend in my wallet, I always add to that, but I have not cleaned out my wallet yet, so there's nothing in there. And I don't need to do that this time. All right, next, car. Car is getting $100. All right, so we're adding 100. That should bring us to 1,200. All right. So we have $1,000 in the bank. 11, 12, $1,200. Perfect. So this is not for a car payment. This is just extra money for car repairs. If something were to happen, to pay the deductible. I am going to be getting an automatic car starter put in. So that is $350. So that's in here. But this is just for car general things. This is not my car payment. I don't pull my money out of the bank for my car payment. That is just automatically paid through my online banking. Household is for right now. I am saving up. I have some older appliances that are still in working condition, but I know that I'm going to have to replace them. So I am starting to bulk this up. So when things do happen to those appliances, I will have some sort of money to go towards that, and it won't be an unexpected expense, and I won't be stressed about it and worrying about how I'm going to pay for something or having to take out any line of credit. I am credit card debt free right now, and I do want to keep it that way. I do have one credit card that I just recently got, and that is just for my gas purchases for my vehicle, and that gets paid immediately. So I will, go to the pump some gas, and then right after I come home, I scan my receipt into the Fetch app, and then once I'm done with that, then I go on and I make a payment for the amount on my credit card. I do not carry a balance on that credit card. It is paid in full every month. So this is just to help me rebuild my credit. I had a horrible credit before this, and I have been cash stuffing for a year. So my credit score is starting to improve, and I'm now starting to trust myself with credit cards and being able to use them appropriately and not excessively. All right, so after that long-winded thing, let's get to household. Household is getting $100. So you'll be up to $760. Okay. So I do have some money in the bank for that. So I have 5, 6, 7, and 20, 40, 60, 760. $760 in household. Sorry, my heater is really loud when it kicks on, but that's what just gonna have to deal with it because I don't have another room in the house to go to that's any quieter. So this is great to hear this kick on, and right now because it's winter, it kicks on quite a bit. So sorry about that you hear that in all my videos. Hopefully, one day I'm save up and get better equipment. Right now I just film through my phone. I edit through iMovie. It's just a very basic setup right now. So I just started this journey. I'm learning as I go. I'm very inexperienced with YouTube, but I am learning different tips and tricks as I go along. So hopefully it'll get better. All right, health and beauty. Health and beauty, we are putting in $100. Okay, yeah, so I am looking into doing some things to improve my health. I also want to lose some weight, so I'm looking into some different things right now. So that may cost a little bit more. I don't currently go to a gym. I'm looking at a gym. I'm looking into yoga classes, and I'm looking into Pilates, however you say that, sorry. So I'm trying to make sure I have the money for that before I make any commitments to anything. So in health and beauty, this is also for like haircuts and like shampoo, conditioner, any makeup odds and ends as well. So want to make sure I have money in here for all those things. $390, 1, 2, 3, $350, $340, $370, $390. Okay. I am liking my new envelopes. I did just recently make these because I just recently got a laminator and I was playing with it. These envelopes are so time consuming. If you sell these, they are worth every penny and triple that, like I said in previous videos. They are so time consuming. You have to be so meticulous with measurements and cutting, and I don't know, I have one of those with the arm paper cutters, and as it gets to the bottom, it like curves out, so my edges weren't straight and driving me nuts. And then printing on the vellum, I was trying to be very careful to make sure the vellum didn't touch each other, but you'll see some of them still have the whisper marks like from touching and getting a little smear, but I had to reprint them. And the materials, like the laminating machine costs a little bit of money, but those laminating sheets, those are expensive. That's where your money comes in. And then having to reprint things over and over if you didn't laminate it right. And then the couple envelopes, I was just getting into the flow of cutting and I was doing a really good thing, and I would cut off the bottom, so then I couldn't hole punch things. It was just a process. So I don't think I would ever sell these. It was just too time consuming, and what I would have to charge people for my time that it takes me to do this just wouldn't be feasible for them or for me. So I don't think I would ever sell these. So again, kudos to those of you that do. You do amazing work. I could never. All right, like this one. See, look, this is what I'm talking about, that little hair thing. That's because it's printed on the laminate. It touched something. or not the laminate, the vellum. Oh, it drives me nuts, but I reprinted it in so much, I'm like, I got frustrated at the end. All right, clothes. Clothes is getting $50. We already have our winter clothes, so now I'm saving for spring and summer. My son and I, this is what this is for our clothing for the different seasons. And right now we're covered. Like I said, I'm saving for ahead of time. So now we should have $265. So let's see, 100, 250, 260, 265. Perfect. I also made my trackers to go along with it, but I thought they were really cute. I really like those. Those I could do. Those were fine. Envelopes, these better last a long time because I don't want to do them again. All right, and then I didn't make an envelope for this one because this one is just a one-time thing for my daughter's 21st birthday. We are going to Vegas, so I did make this sheet with the Vegas icons, and everyone that we color in is $25. So at the end, I should have $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $700. Okay, so this is my tracker for that. And today for Vegas, I'm adding in 50. So I'm going to be coloring in 2 of these icons. So let me get my markers here. Yeah, so I've said in previous videos, if you haven't watched, my daughter's turning 21. She requested we go to Vegas for her 21st birthday, so I am saving up for that. She does not know that I will be purchasing her plane ticket. So right now she's saving for it, and I did for Christmas, got her a bunch of budgeting things. I got her some envelopes, I got her a binder, I got her a budgeting notebook, and I gave her some of the savings challenges I made to get her started in her cash stuffing journey. And I did give her some money to stuff to get her started, so that way she can start developing a healthy relationship with money too. Even though she's doing really good at her age compared to what I was doing, her credit score is really amazing. So she's been really responsible, and I'm very proud of her for that. All right, so in Vegas, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 625. So we have 500 in the bank. 625, perfect. $625. So that, like I said, this is the only vacation we have planned this year. So I'm probably gonna, once I get done with this tracker, I'm probably gonna print another one and do another one and just see how far I get, so that I don't have to dip into that other vacation envelope. I'm doing really well with both those right now, so I don't wanna, you know, jinx that. All right, and speaking of my daughter, who's gonna be 21, Chloe, I put money aside for her just so that in case of an emergency, she does live on her own, very independent. So in case of an emergency, I wanna make sure that I can help her and it doesn't put me in a bind, and I can support her if anything were to happen. So I'm gonna be giving her $100 today. So each of these houses is $25. So I'll color in 4 of them for that $100 I'm putting in. And I'm also saving because, you know, eventually she's gonna get married. I'm gonna have to contribute to the wedding. So I'm also putting aside for that. All right, so in here, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 750. All right, 500 in the bank, and then 6, 750, perfect. And again, I made this tracker, so when this one is done, I can just print another one and continue doing it. And I do have one of these trackers made as well, so if there's something that ever comes up that she needs to borrow money or I need to pay for something for her, I can just deduct it out of here and not have to ruin the front one with the pretty cute little coloring. So that one is done. And then last but not least, I have my son Gabe, who still lives here. He just turned 16 and just got his license. So let's see, for him, I'm also giving him 100. Now for him, this money, every single time I do this, there's different football colors, every single time. Oh, anyways, I made this tracker as well. Let me get off track even more. And each tracker is worth $25. So again, I could just print more of these, but this tracker is for him when he graduates. He will be getting this money that I've been saving. So again, once this is done, I'll just print another one and keep saving until he graduates, and he'll have a nice little starter for him. He does plan on going to college after. He actually wants to be a pilot, so he'll be going to flight school. He's supposed to be getting his single engine plane license this summer, hopefully. So, all right, 4 little footballs for that. This tracker's almost full, so I will have to print another one. And so he should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 450. No, sorry, couldn't even see this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550. All right, so in his envelope we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550. Perfect. All right, so his is done. All right, well, thank you for joining me today. That's it. That's all I have to stuff. I will be doing another cash stuffing, and in a couple of weeks from now, I do only get paid twice a month, so I do only cash stuff twice a month, unless I can convince my boyfriend, like I've been trying to, for him to give me his money, and he can tell me where he wants me to put it in what envelope. But I offered to make him a binder and put aside and designate categories that he would like, just because I love doing it and I want to make more content. But in the long run, it would help him as well too, so he's prepared for things that we know that are going to be coming up. Like, he just got back from a hunting trip, so I said, we need to start saving. You need to start saving for your hunting trip next year, and I can make you a hunting envelope. And you know, he has people he has to buy for Christmas, and he has birthdays on his side of the family. So, and then we're trying to put money to either get renovations done to the house, or we're going to end up moving. We always go back and forth, because with the housing market, our minds flip-flop back and forth between the two, what's going to be more cost effective for us. So we have future plans together too. So we're trying, you know, he's trying to save for that as well. So I just offered to let me do it for him. He gives me the breakdown, and then I can film and cash stuff more than twice a month. But anyways, that's a long-winded explanation, but just thought, you know, get you guys a little bit into my life and what happens here. But anyways, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and please like, subscribe, and follow for more cash stuffing content. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye.